You guys hear whimpering. Sounds almost like a baby crying or something from over near a pile of 3 dead orcs.
So,
I'll go check over what's that crying sound then. Crossbow loaded and ready.
Okay, as you get closer with your crossbow ready, aiming down, there's one of the chunkier orcs. And there's another skinnier orc laying across him and one laying beside him. You notice that some of the rags that they're wearing, there's some movement underneath the armpit of the big heavyset one.
Yeah, I'll kick his arm out so I can see what's in it.
Okay, something moves. It's gray.
I'm going to shoot it.
The crossbow bolt goes through it, and it's like, and it quits whimpering. Do you want to take a good look at it?
Is it a baby? Yeah, sure.
No, it's a direwolf puppy that's dead now.
Well, good riddance. I'll take the crossbow bolt back.
Paris is gonna. She's taking the unholy artifacts inside, and she's gonna come back out. And oh my, a direwolf puppy, Salem! You could have trained that thing and it ended up riding it. I've read stuff about that. She's gonna pull out her book and thumb through some pages and show you a picture of a guy riding a direwolf.
I'm going to knock the book out of her hands.
Hey, what's that
Ignorant
for?
girl. Do you know these things are evil? Have you not heard of He Will Who Not Be Named? And his god killer? What pulls his cart?
Undead direwolf, not living. I'm sorry, I thought you were one of these people that could commune with animals because of your relationship with the forest and everything. I guess I was wrong. She's going to pick
I'm
her
a
book.
sheriff, not a ranger.
All right, she's going to pick her book up, brush it off. Well, then maybe you did the right thing.
Maybe I did.
Can I get somebody to cut a pinky finger off of one of these orcs for me?
I wince at the thought and cradle my hand.
There is still one that...
Yeah, it's still alive.
Paul and the other, yeah. But I don't know if there, like, if does anybody in our group even have the possibility of speaking orc?
I don't know.
Because if not, we're probably just gonna have to kill this guy in the end of it. But
Paris is gonna come over. What are you saying you need? You need somebody that can speak Orcan?
Yep.
She's gonna thumb through her book. Oh my God! And she's gonna sit down on the ground and she starts reading in common. And the sentence is basically: the ugly orc jumps across the ocean once, twice, 3 times. And she says that 3 times in common, and then she says it in another tongue. Does anybody speak Dwarven?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, well, she's going to say it in another tongue that sounds like Dwarven, because there's still dwarves around. They just don't travel much. And she's going to say it in another tongue, and then she says it in a guttural tongue that sounds strangely like Orcish.
So find out where he is coming from, where he is going to, and who the hell was that mage.
Okay, so she...
Where does that portal go?
Hold on. Listen, okay? In a perfect world, this is a spell that would grant me the powers to communicate with anybody in any language. And I could give it to all of us so we could comprehend a language. But this is an imperfect world, okay? I have bits and pieces and phrases. I don't know how or what. Maybe it's from the book. I'll see what I can do. She's going to walk over and squat down next to him. Paul's got the orc's top knot wrapped around his fist, and the guy's wounded and blood's coming out of his mouth, and one of his tusk fang thing is gone. He's gonna kneel down. Dutas, chikpa, huntadi, si. He spits in her face a big, huge glob of blood and green phlegm.
Oh, damn.
She's gonna wipe it off of her face and nod at Paul. Paul's gonna just take his fist and go BAM! Upside the guy's head. Dusta. I
ain't never heard of an orc reasoning.
The orc is going to look at her and start laughing and not say anything.
Well, it was worth a try.
Well, for all I know, I'm asking him for a recipe for unborn baby soup. So, I'm sorry, guys.
Hold on.
No quarter for evil.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to walk over and grab the orc by his throat. You speak common.
No, I don't.
That sounds like common to me.
I don't even need to be a Knight of Honor to know that you're lying. I'm going to squeeze a little harder. Okay. I'm going to choke you out, and you're going to die if you don't answer my questions. It's that simple. Understand me?
I'm going to die anyway. Do you swear you'll let me live?
I swear by honor that I will not kill you if you answer my questions.
Okay. I rolled an intelligence check. He utterly failed it.
Good, idiot. So,
Go ahead.
first off, where are you coming from?
We have a camp in the Orcan Forest.
The Orcan Forest? Okay. You guys know where the Orcan Forest is?
Seeing as just north of you is the bottom, if you guys remember the map, of the Elven Forest that, covers thousands of square miles. And then since there's no elves in there, could be.
So now the whole thing is now the orc.
So how big is your camp?
We have more orcs than you can possibly count. You know the great human city.
Is he lying?
Maybe more orcs than you can count.
Yes, he's lying.
Okay, I'm going to start squeezing his throat tightly. I'll release it. Okay. The only way you get to live is if you tell the truth. You know who I am. I am a Knight of Honor. I can tell when you're lying.
Knights of Honor are dead. And
I'm going to squeeze his throat. I'm going to hold it for like 30 seconds.
His eyes start bolting out of his head.
I'm going to let go. Let's get back to the fact that I'm a Knight of Honor, and I'm about to kill you unless you answer my question correctly.
Okay.
Okay. How many of you are there at the camp?
A tear rolls down his face. I don't know how to count.
Okay. You remember your group today, right? So is it bigger than your group today?
Yeah, a lot bigger.
Okay. How many cook fires were there?
A lot.
Here, let's do this. I'm gonna hold his fist up. 1, 2, and I'm pulling fingers up as I do this.
Okay.
3, 4, 5 cook fires.
More.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 you say? About.
Okay, about 10 cook fires. What are you guys doing in the Orchid Forest?
He's going to kind of look around. We are aligning ourselves with the goblins.
Ah, that sounds like something we probably don't want to happen. Thank you for that.
It's for farming.
Again, I don't have to be a Knight of Honor to know that you're lying. A goblin and an orc have not farmed a day in their life. They steal everything they need. No offense to you, Mr. Thief. Okay, another question now. Are you ready? Who was the mage?
Mage? What mage?
I'm squeezing his throat again. 40 seconds this time.
First his eyes bolt out of his head, then they start rolling up, and he starts growing a little limp.
And then I let go.
I don't know his name. I'm not leader. He came into the camp, and he sold us by killing a couple of goblins that were guests there, and we had captured 4 drow. He killed them too, and some humans.
Okay.
And
How long ago did he come?
What?
How long ago did he come into your camp?
Less than a moon ago.
Okay, so he's been there less than a month. Did you ever hear anything about any plans he had?
He had others like him.
He is dead, so he will not say where.
He said there was more like him.
Did he stop to say where?
I not place strange on tongue. I was something wom.
Elven Alquan.
That it.
Those stupid desert bastards have done it again?
Paris is going to come up. Guys, Elven Alquam it's said it's ruined by some ancient evil mage that's not even human. That he is so old that he's older than recorded time.
I heard that.
When the hell is...
Amon Zechariah is his
And
name.
it said she's going to look over at
What?
Wuta. To say his name invokes him. It is said that he is 10,000 years old, and he comes from a place of darkness, though he is a child of the sun. And it is said that there's only one weapon in the world, or one weapon in all the worlds that can say him, and even that's not assured. It is also said that he traveled with a blue woman that is built like a man.
Harmon Zechariah is back on Morna?
Caltignae. My mother told me he's been back for a while. It was like before the apocalypse started. Does everybody here know exactly who he is?
I don't.
I've heard stories of them.
Arcus, the tales go that they're before humans, even before the elves and the dwarves, before the three main races, there was a race of people called children of the sun children. And he was supposedly one of them. And they were immortal, but he figured out a way to kill them. And it's said that a lot of the magics and everything else that this world used to have all stemmed from him. But he was banished to a place so horrific, so terrible. He was banished there forever. And once he escaped, and a half-elven thief by the name of Falcon was his undoing. And another time he escaped, and a great king by the name of Limpkins put an end to him. And now it's said that he's escaped again. But if magic is not working, I do not know if he can even use magics. But if he has magic item, it is said that his intelligence is greater than that of 5 gods put together. It is also said his strength is great. It is also said that there used to be no evil, and he brought it into being.
So this would be someone we want to avoid, then.
Avoid?
This would be someone we want to eliminate.
Da, but now you're talking about traveling to Eleven Al-Quam, which is 1700 miles away. It is not but 500 miles further north to get to Cold Iron. So I am in.
Okay, I'm going to tell you this one last time, sir.
Da,
You look like an intelligent person.
I am going to listen to you one last time.
I am not getting involved in a war between Cathay and Cold Iron, the two countries that have been fighting since they became countries. Do you understand that?
Da, I do understand.
Okay, as long as we have that straight, I'm going to look back at the orc. Thank you for your honesty, sir. I'm going to look at the other Knight of Honor, cut his throat.
That is exactly what was happening. He's dead.
Da, I really like the way you function.
We're in a harsh world. We must take harsh actions.
No quarter for evil.
None. None offered, none given. But it does sound like we might want to go and try to break up this Goblin-Orc alliance. If they're only a couple leagues from us.
Let us continue to take out the ones that are in their outer bands so they don't come back and flank us.
Exactly.
So these woods are our allies. We will hide in our bush. We will move slowly, carefully, eliminate what we find along the way until we can have said that we've circled their base.
I agree. Any objections?
I'm with you, brother.
Where is
closer evil we were trying to root out, I believe. My
Yeah,
friend
where is
and
Salem
Salem's
at?
father and stole my fingers.
An assassin?
That's right.
Da, he killed Salem's father, who was the main lawkeeper of STEM. For him,
Really sharp dagger.
You know of it.
Yes, he was in Massa a couple days ago.
Is that far away from here? I don't know.
It's a day's journey, but half a day's journey by foot.
So
okay, guys, if he was in Massa, then somehow we got ahead of him, though we did travel over land.